Prosecutors preparing to rest their case in the public corruption trial of former Speaker of the Illinois House, Michael Madigan.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli has a recap of today's testimony.
Former state representative Eddie Acevedo took the stand for a second day of testimony, but it's not clear how much of that will help in the case against Madigan after his ailing health became a key focal point. The former Madigan ally, who served 6 months in prison in a tax evasion case, hit with a barrage of questions on the stand. Many of his answers rocky at best, some contradicting earlier statements he allegedly made to federal authorities in 2019. Quote, "I want you to listen to my question and not answer some other questions," said Assistant U.S. Attorney Amarjeet Bachu. Acevedo responded, quote, "I don't remember, but if it says I did, I must have said it." Acevedo testifies he was diagnosed with dementia and a brain tumor. He's a reluctant witness in the case, compelled to testify truthfully in exchange for immunity. The government alleges Acevedo was paid more than $140,000 in no-work contracts by AT&T and ComEd, a move to influence Madigan in Springfield. During cross-examination, he initially denied he had done no work for AT&T, saying he would have done anything that was legal. Quote, "Did you ever ask Mike McLean for a no-show job?" Acevedo was asked, to which he responded, quote, "I never asked anyone for a no-show job." Acevedo testified while being paid by AT&T, he shared information with independent lobbyist Mike Lito. But Lito testified Acevedo wasn't someone he'd want to hire as a lobbyist, and any work he was performing for AT&T he wasn't aware of. When asked about Acevedo's behavior outside of the state capitol building, he says, quote, "There were occasions that he fell off a bar stool or insulted people on occasion." He also shared, quote, "I think he did not have a very good reputation in the General Assembly." Not only did Lito's testimony contradict Acevedo's, but so did the final witness called by the government, FBI Special Agent Kyle Scherer. He testified to the 2019 interview with Acevedo he prepared in this case, where Madigan and co-defendant Michael McLean are both accused of crimes from bribery to racketeering and wire fraud. Prosecutors calling their final witnesses and playing the last recordings before they're expected to formally rest their case. Today, the final 4 witnesses capped off weeks of testimony from close to 50 witnesses, secretly recorded audio and video, also the backbone of this case. We can expect court to pick up tomorrow morning. At Dirksen Federal Courthouse, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.